Take-Two just said, gee, TIA6 is not coming to PC at launch because console players are the core consumer, but that is the polite version. The real business model is making the same fan-buy GTA 6 twice. Today is May 7th, 2026. 3 days ago, Bloomberg published an interview between Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick and the reporter Jason Schreier, conducted at the Interactive Innovation Conference in Las Vegas. In that interview, Zelnick said, in his own words, that Rockstar always starts on console because with regard to a release like that, you are judged by serving the core, like really serving the core consumer. If your core consumer is not there, he said, if they are not served first and best, you kind of do not hit your other consumers. That is the polite version. Now, here is the receipt. Grand Theft Auto V came out on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 on September 17, 2013. Then again on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on November 18, 2014. Then again on Windows on April 14, 2015. Then again on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series on March 15, 2022. 4 paid release events for the same game across 8 years and 6 months. The PlayStation 5 upgrade was $9.99 for the first 3 months. After that, $39.99. There was no free upgrade for existing owners. That is the buy twice machine, and Rockstar has now run it twice. Here is the part that gets weird. The same Bloomberg interview, the same speaker, the same hour. Zelnick told Schreier that when he joined Take-Two in 2007, PC was about 5% of NBA 2K sales. Today, he said, on a major title, PC can be 45 to 50% of sales. So in one breath, the console is the core consumer, and in the next breath, PC is roughly half of the revenue on a big title at his own company. He is not lying. He is just saying half of what is true. A core that brings in half the money is a second audience you sell to later, on purpose, at full price. Now look at the receipt in detail, because this is the part nobody else has put on tape. Grand Theft Auto V has shipped 225 million copies. Take-Two confirmed that number on the Q3 earnings call on February 3, 2026. The original launch on September 17, 2013, did 11.21 million units in the first 24 hours, $815.7 million in revenue the same day, $1 billion in 3 days, 16 million units in 5 days, and broke 6 Guinness World Records in one go. Then the next-gen console refresh in November 2014 added about 10 million units in roughly 6 weeks, per the Take-Two Q3 FY15 earnings release. Then PC arrived in April 2015, and according to PCWorld, citing leaked Rockstar data via GamerRanks, PC was about 46% of Grand Theft Auto V sales between June 2021 and March 2026. Roughly 34 million copies on PC alone in that window. That is leaked data, not a Take-Two filing. Take-Two has never published a per-platform split, but the trade press has the leak, and PCWorld put the number on its front page. Then in March 2022, the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series version, branded Expanded and Enhanced, added about 5 million units in the quarter. PlayStation 5 upgrade, $9.99 for the first 3 months. Xbox Series upgrade, $19.99 for the first 3 months. Standard price after that, $39.99 on both. No free upgrade. The same fan, the same game, 4 price tags. This is not just a Grand Theft Auto thing. Red Dead Redemption 2 launched on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on October 26, 2018. PC arrived November 5, 2019. 12-month gap. Same studio, same publisher, same audience. That is the playbook. Run one cycle earlier, on a smaller game, with the same release order. Console, then PC, 12 to 18 months later. That is 2 for 2. Now, here is where it stops being a fan theory. Inside that same Bloomberg article, Schreier himself called it 2 bites at the apple. He framed the staggered release as a console launch in November and a second opportunity when the game lands on PC, with some customers buying it twice. The day after Bloomberg published, on May 5th, PCWorld's Michael Kreider ran a piece with the headline calling GTA 6 on PC a second payday. So this is not me reading the playbook. The reporter sitting across from Zelnick wrote it down, and the trade press read the same number Zelnick gave them and called it what it is. Bloomberg framed the apple. PCWorld framed the payday. Take-Two has not denied either one, because they have not been asked to deny the framing. They have only been asked to defend the order, and the order is what they keep defending. Schreier did push him on the obvious follow-up. He asked Zelnick directly whether the console window was tied to a Sony marketing deal. Zelnick said, on the record, no. I mean, historically Rockstar's gone to console first. Now the marketing deal does exist. Bloomberg reports that Sony has a marketing arrangement covering trailer placement and retail co-marketing for GTA 6. Push Square and Game Rant both confirmed it on top of the Bloomberg piece. But the platform exclusivity, in Zelnick's own words, does not. So the long-running fan theory that PlayStation is paying Rockstar to keep PC out of November is, per the CEO, not the reason. The reason he gave is the one the script has been showing you for the last 6 minutes. Console first, because that is where the playbook starts, and PC later, because that is where the playbook gets paid a second time. That brings up the other question nobody wants to answer out loud. The price. Take-Two has not confirmed a number for GTA 6. At the same Las Vegas conference where Zelnick gave the core consumer line, a Bank of America analyst named Omar Dasuki publicly urged Take-Two to price GTA 6 at $80. He argued that the rest of the industry would have difficulty selling games for $80 if GTA 6 came out at $70. He argued it was in Take-Two's self-interest to raise the price point for the entire industry. Zelnick refused to confirm a number. The closest he has come is a hypothetical. He has said it would feel unfair to drop interstitial ads into a game someone paid $70 or $80 for. He was making a different point in a different conversation. He was rejecting in-game ads, not naming a price, but that is the band the trade press is now writing around. 70 on the low end, 80 if Bank of America gets its way, and a tiered standard special collector's stack on top, modeled on Grand Theft Auto V's release structure. None of it confirmed, all of it expected. Here is what is actually scheduled. November 19th, 2026, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S only. Announced on Rockstar's Newswire on November 6th, 2025. No PC date has been announced, and no PC version has even been officially confirmed to exist, though everyone, including Bloomberg and PCWorld, treats it as a matter of when, not if. On the February 3rd earnings call, Zelnick said the launch marketing for GTA 6 begins this summer. Take-Two has guided record net bookings for fiscal 2027 specifically off this game. Recurrent consumer spending, which is what the company calls microtransactions and live service revenue, was 76% of net bookings in the quarter ending December 31st, 2025, and that line was up 23% year over year, so the base purchase is the entry fee. The next decade of GTA Online microtransactions on top of every platform you buy the game on is the rest of the bill. The strategy is sitting in the earnings deck, in plain English, as a forecast. So now you know what Take-Two will sell you, and roughly how many times. November 19th, you buy it on console. 12 to 18 months after that, if the playbook holds for a third time, you buy it again on PC, probably at full price, with no free upgrade. That is the spreadsheet. That is what every gaming channel that calls this story a Sony rumor or a PC snub or a delay is missing. The math is not the controversy. The math is the plan. If the math is the plan, the next question is what the rest of the industry is doing about it. Because GTA is a window, not just a release. And the entire November calendar this year has been quietly cleared by every major publisher, on tape, in trade interviews, with one studio executive calling the game a meteor and saying his only plan was to stay out of the blast zone. Watch what they did with their dates. The video on screen breaks down which publisher moved which game, who said GTA's name out loud, who refused to, and which CEO is more scared than any of them. That story explains why November belongs to one game, and why the fan who buys it on console in November is the same fan the entire industry is betting will buy it again on PC the year after.